This is a project for class 6 where the students study great Indian personalities in the field of music and fine arts. It could be a scientist, be a spiritual giant, it could be a sports person, but it has to be a personality who has raised the universal consciousness. The students research on the personality that they have chosen and they present their work in the form of a skit or a poem or a mock interview or a dance. They have to basically concentrate on how that protagonist has raised the universal consciousness.
Mary Kom, the world-famous boxer, has inspired me that if you have true passion, life's challenges cannot hinder you from doing anything.
Raja Ram Mohan Roy, a great revolutionary, worked for women empowerment. I have learned from him to stand firm in my decisions and not get affected by the society.
Swamiji, what is the purpose of life?
Each soul is potentially divine. The goal of life is to manifest this divinity within through our exterior nature and work.
But how is this possible? To manifest our inner godliness through our outer nature, which is so imperfect and full of greed, anger, desire, jealousy, and so on.
Every soul is destined to be perfect, and every being, in the end, will attain the state of perfection. We can attain this state of perfection by offering every work of ours to God, by doing every work for God. He may be Allah, Jesus, or Krishna. It doesn't matter. God is God. We can reach this godliness through a conscious psychic control of our outer nature by consciously letting go of our own greed, anger, desire, and most importantly, our ego.
Sundar Lal Bahuguna, a social activist. In this era of industrialization, where we are adversely affecting our mother nature, he started the Chipko movement to save the trees in Uttarakhand. By doing this project, I came more close to nature and now I respect nature very deeply.
The man who inspired me was Mr. APJ Abdul Kalam. The quality that I embedded through that project was the simplicity.
There has to be no history, no dates, no era. What is important is to concentrate on how their protagonist has really raised the universal consciousness.
I am here to talk about Sachin, the human being. For Indians, winning a cricket match is the epitome of success. In the semi-final one-day match between India and Australia at Sharjah, Sachin was batting. In one of the overs, he was given not out by the two umpires present. Even before the third umpire declared his verdict, which was also not out, Sachin walked back. You know why? For him, being true to himself was much more important than achieving glory or winning the match. Because of his perseverance, sportsmanship, integrity, and humility, Sachin has raised the universal consciousness at large.
Saina Nehwal, the badminton player. Being a badminton player myself, she has inspired me that a girl is capable of doing anything even if it is impossible.
The goals to be achieved are two. Firstly, to make the students aware of the great personalities that have been born in India, thereby instilling a respect for their motherland. And secondly, very importantly, students understand what consciousness is and that every individual has that innate potential to raise consciousness at the universal level.